Here we are back at the forest that is no longer. So we were here, I think it was about 2.5 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And if you remember, this yard there was weeds 3 feet tall all over the entire yard. And as you can see, it is now no longer that. We sprayed the broadleaf and the grassy weeds, sprayed the whole yard, pre-emergent and post-emergent. And then we came back and videoed it a few days later and had some shots of the weeds showing how they were starting to die and lay over. Then we actually mowed it a few days after that. And then now you can see where the weeds were. And if you kind of look, you can kind of see these here with these big 1/2 inch thick stems were the weeds that were 3 feet tall. And you can kind of see these kind of all throughout. And those are completely gone now, except for what's left there from the stems, and that'll just have to degrade over time. But we do a double tap, so we'll spray it once and then we'll come back out 2 to 3 weeks later. We'll spray it again. And the reason we do that is because we try to not have to where it takes a year for people to get their weeds out of their yard. Some weeds do take a long time to go away, but we figured out that if we can do 2 treatments consecutively within 2 or 3 weeks of each other, we can really push stuff back. So there's some broadleaf here. We've got some, this is fescue actually, so we'll have to treat that in January of next year, but we've got some broadleaf here. I forget what this is called, but there's here, and that has seemed to, the stems are still green. And so the guys will be treating here in the next day or two. They'll spray all this again, and this stuff here is naturally really low growing, and so whenever the weeds are 2, 3, 4 feet tall and we spray it, a lot of this stuff wasn't even getting the full coverage on it. And so it'll be good to come and spray that again here in the next few days. And so, but overall, you can see the weeds are pretty much toast. To look here and see this little 3-inch square or 3-inch circle that was at one point 2 weeks ago this tall and this big around, it's pretty satisfying, honestly. This is some more of that low growing broadleaf stuff. It's still kind of green. It's not as brown as these things are. So whenever we hit this again here in the next day or two, it's gonna really clean all this up. The yard is actually a little bit yellower than we would like after a treatment, but we had to go a little bit heavy on this, and we haven't had any rain until 2 days ago. So it kind of burned it a little bit, but it'll pop back now that we've got rain. And once we get going on fertilizer and everything, this yard will be really, really nice here in about a month. So anyway, that's the transformation.